It's Tina and I am back, and I am here for a very long chit chat get ready with me video. I am mainly going to be talking, and we're going to be getting ready and using some new products and just having fun with makeup. I literally just sat down and wanted to play in makeup, so I said, hey, why don't I go ahead and film a video and catch up with you guys and just talk about random mess. And it's going to be a long one, so grab a snack, grab a drink, grab something, because it's about to be like a season finale of Game of Thrones. Like, it's that long. But if you want to see how I got this look and just, you know, catch up, talk, have some girl talk, then stay tuned and I'll talk to you soon. Alright, guys. Alright, guys. So, as usual, I'm going to start off with a clean, freshly washed face. And I'm actually going to go in with this thing here. It's the Volition Oil Control Mattifying Mist. It's something new from Sephora, and I picked it up, and we're going to just go with it. So I'm just going to spritz this all over my face as it, yeah. It's, ooh, it smells like toner. Did I even put enough on? Did any get on? Did any get on? Because I don't know. You know what? I don't know what just happened. I feel a little bit, but not like tons of it. Anyway. We're going to move on to my brows. But while I do my brows, since there's not much to say, let's catch up. What's been going on, guys? I know I have been MIA, and I spoke about it in my car chat that I did about, you know, being missing from YouTube and vacation and stuff. And even though I thought I would get back into the swing of things and it'll be all, yay, we're going to go back to filming and it's going to be a good old time. Yeah, that didn't happen. So that didn't pan out too well, and I just have been feeling uninspired. Not uninspired as far as ideas go. Like, I have ideas, I have tons, I've said that before. Filling my brows with this pencil, and here's one of the reasons. Alright, this is Benefit's Precisely My Brow Pencil. Now, Benefit just reached out to me and just sent me like a package with some of their brow products. And I used it in a Get Ready With Me video, and I was like, oh. It's number 6, by the way. And I'm like, alright now. Like, I wasn't ever checking for Benefit because their products, I don't know if you realize, but they don't really cater to women of color. They don't really, I don't know, like, they're not checking for women of color too much. You can see it in their shade ranges, and none of their products were really, like, screaming out to me. I think their brow products are some of the first ones that kind of made sense for me to try out. Like are they the ones that do the box blushes? Yeah. So they do those box blushes, and you'll see that most of their shades are for lighter skin. Definitely. Like, they don't have really pigmented, intense shades. Most of their shades will look a little bit ashy on darker skin. So I was never intrigued. And then they have their bronzer. Is it a bronzer? And they made, it's a very famous name. You see, I don't even know the name right now. It's not coming to me. But they made a lighter version of it, but kept the same version. Didn't make a darker version, and that was my whole thing. Like, so you're making a lighter version. I get it. Like, light skin, really pale skin, porcelain skin. They need a bronzer that works for their skin tone. They're often overlooked as well, but not as often as dark skin. So I was thinking, oh, okay, they came out with a light one. Why didn't they come out with a darker one? And the one that they had, the original, was already light to begin with. So it's not like they needed to go for a lighter color. But anyway, them to that. Some of the light skin girl, them like it, and Ray. But that's one of the reasons I wasn't checking for them. So one of the last things I got, or one of the only things I got from them, was that blush palette that I got with Rockateur. They have this Carolista, I think it is. And I actually like the Carolista blush, but the other ones in the palette are a little bit light. And for me, which I consider myself a center of the spectrum. Yeah, like I am halfway. I am like a deep tan, like a light dark, if you know what I mean. Like I am midway on the skin tone spectrum. So if your products don't work on me, they're not gonna work for the majority of girls that are darker. Filled in my brows. All right, let me go ahead and grab a primer. So if their products don't work for me, then I know that they are definitely missing the mark with my dark skin girls, right? My light skin girls, my dark skin girls. So anyway, they have the roller lash, they have like a primer, they have some skincare products, they have some things like the Professional or some of their cult products. So I've tried Professional, I've tried the roller lash. I think I got that as a sample. I wasn't really interested in it because the sample that I got was not good to begin with. So anyway, their products, needless to say, I wasn't ever like excited about. So them send me the brow products. Like one thing you can be universal are brow products. Just some of my Sephora concealer. This shade is creme caramel number 13. So they're brow products I can get into. Some of them I know I may enjoy the brow product them. Guess what they did to just ruin it? Everything was going well, you know, we were dating, we were trying to figure it out if I really liked them. I just had to go grab my brushes. They were in my hand luggage. Anyway, so I'm there enjoying the products and I even mentioned it in the video, and then lo and behold, them go and release a collection with all those, I call them the beauty mafia in my head. They are like Manny MUA, Jeffree Star, what's your name? Laura Lee. Ooh, she came out of nowhere. I didn't even know who she was, but apparently she's pretty popular. Anyway, then release it with what the next girl name? Is it I Love whatever she name with the big lip them? Or pumped up lips? I don't know what she name. I think she's with it too. But anyway, they released like their brow products in collections in little sets, and some of their other products like their the roller lash mascara and Jeffree Star in the mix. And I'm just like, why? We had a good thing. I was rooting for you. I was like, all right, I'm on your side. Let's see what you got. I'm gonna give you a chance. Your skin products still need some work, like your shade range, but I'm gonna give you a chance. See what you're all about, you know? See if I can get in. And them just gonna ruin it. You ever just like, why'd you have to ruin it? Why'd you have to, why? So now, I am not interested in their products anymore, but I'm gonna use their brow pencil till it use up because I actually like it. But them not see nothing from me again. But I only use the brow pencil in the video. Like I won't use it in videos moving forward, but I used it in the video because they want to talk about it. So how do you guys feel about these companies that are supporting Jeffree Star? Like I am not here for Jeffree Star whatsoever, one bit. No, Jeffree Star, no. I don't care. Him can send him star, let them come off of me. Come let them come now, come me cuss them out, because a lot of them happen to be like younger girls, and don't come get your feelings hurt over here. So anyway, I'm not into Jeffree Star, needless to say. So when I see that now, I'm just like, there we go, another one bites the dust. Now what do you guys think about, okay, so this is the Juvia's Place palette, and this is the Magic palette. This one here, cute, right? So it has these beautiful colors. Like Juvia's Place kills it with palettes for women of color. They have really rich tones, and I'm going to use this palette. And there's a look that I am inspired by that I'm going to use as my, it's my muse. It's my inspiration. This really beautiful look is from Apropos Makeup, and I've been following her for years. She used to do makeup videos here on YouTube. She stopped, and I'm so sad, but she does really intricate, she used to do really intricate cut creases and like really artistic designs on eyes, and then she teaches. I really would love to go to a class with her. Love it. But she does really bright looks as well, so I'm using her as inspiration and that look because it is coming into the end of summer and I don't want it. Like, I'm so upset that summer is almost at an end. I mean, not only is the warm weather going away, but now I have to go back to school and I'm like, wait, but I wasn't ready for it to be over. So I'm using Kizzy or Kizzy. We had a girl in my class in high school named Kizzy. So I'm going to call it Kizzy because that's how she spelled it and that's how she pronounced it. But anyway, Apropos Makeup on Instagram, definitely follow her. She does really amazing looks. And I mean, these are professional level looks. So I love her. And yeah, this is just a bold, colorful look. And I was like, this is the perfect time to just have fun with color and makeup like I normally do and do this look. So that's what I'm doing. But my question was, what do you guys feel about like these companies, these makeup brands, these makeup companies that put their ethics to the side and support people like Jeffree Star? So I just completely forgot to start filming again, but I'm grabbing this second palette from Juvia's Place. This one is the Zulu palette, and this one has 9 shades in it. These are really bold colors as well, but these don't have shade names. And I grabbed the yellow shade, which is a matte bold yellow, on my pencil brush from Eddie Funkhouser. And I popped it just on that inner lid area. And then I grabbed this bright shimmery green and I popped it right next to it. So that's all I've done so far, right, in addition to whatever else I was doing. And I'm just packing that on. But I was asking, what do you guys feel about his association with these different brands? He just also, I'm grabbing the shade Bozo from the Magic palette. This is just a shimmery grass green. But what do you guys think of like his association with these brands, and that these brands are so ready to like align themselves with him? For instance, after the Benefit one completely took them off my radar now, so I'm really not even interested. Like, how can you be so removed from what's going on in the beauty community that you don't know that he is a trouble source? Like, he is just it's just, he always is involved in drama. There's always an issue with him. And how can you just ignore that completely and still associate yourself with him? And forget the racist stuff. Like, if we just forget that, like everybody thinks that black people should do is get over it. All right, so what if I get over it and say, all right, it's in his past, he's changed, he's no longer racist. All right, but he's still a bad influence and he's still a negative person. Like, he goes on the attack with brands, with customers, with viewers, with anyone that disagrees with him, fellow influencers. Like, he goes on the attack, and he will even attack former friends like Nikki Tutorials. Like, not that he attacked her, but he put her in a difficult place with Too Faced. So it's just like, how can you still align yourself with somebody like that has so much negativity that follows them? Like, are we that inclined to take money over morals? Is that what we're going with? And if you're a brand that thinks that, okay, you know, whatever, I'm just going to go with where the money goes, then I can't support you. I'm not going to be a part of that. I'm just not going to be a part of it. And so I can't support your brand, and it ain't nothing to cut you off. So I just automatically go ahead and cut people off. I'm going to grab this orange shade from the Zulu palette. I'm going to pop that on that inner crease area. So Jouer is another one that partnered with him, and they did that lip gloss that I was mentioning. I think I mentioned it. I don't know if I mentioned it while the camera was off or while I was already talking, but they did a charity based lip topper with him. It's a pink color, blah blah blah, sweet something another. He's nothing close to sweet. But they did this palette, this lip gloss with him, and all the proceeds from his affiliate link, his affiliate code, will go towards this charity. I think it's for LGBTQ. If I don't have all the letters in that acronym correct, I apologize, but I think it's LGBTQ. there may be another one. I'm not sure. I am not coming from an offensive place. I just know that it's going towards, you know, helping out with the LGBT community. Fine. That's all well and good. And people are like, oh, well, get over it. What's the problem? He's obviously changed. He's better now. And so you should just move on. And I'm like, all right, I can move on from the racism. Let's move on from the racism. But everything else still doesn't sit well with me. So regardless of what you have to say, it's still not working out. I'm grabbing the shade Faso from the palette, which is the shimmery duochrome lavender with blue. That was probably the wrong choice. Lord have mercy. But we're gonna go with it. We're gonna keep going with it. Right? So they're like, move on. But I can't move on with someone that's so problematic and just they're always in some drama. I don't understand how people can just be like, oh, well, you know, just overlook it. I need a blue. I need a bold blue. I'm trying to keep with the Juvia's palette, so I'm just going to go for the Mascara palette. This is a smaller version. I gave my larger one away. So I'm going to grab Zola, which is this tealish blue, and pop that on the outer lid. Like, I can't get past his current behavior then. Since you want me to look past his past, I can't get past, I'm using past way too much. His current behavior is just as atrocious. Just because he's not yelling the N-word anymore doesn't make him less of a negative person. Like, he's still very negative. And that apology video, I was very open to that apology letter. I'm grabbing Dahlia, not letter. The video, I was open. I was like, all right, I am going to allow him a minute. I'm going to watch the video. I am available, and I watched the video with an open mind, and all I heard in that video were excuses. Even though he was like, oh, I'm not trying to make excuses, but you were still, I guess he was explaining why he said the things he said or did the things he did, that it was not coming from a racist place, it was coming from a hurt place. So he was saying that he was hurt, so he lashed out, which I can understand to an extent. So I was listening and I was like, all right. Then he was like, oh, you know, I'm gonna change, I'm gonna try my best to stay out of drama and all this, but yet the next day I'm a war with somebody else. And I'm like, you know what, even though like I'm not for the person he was attacking, I don't have to be all in your court to know when wrong is wrong and right is right. And he was dead wrong, and I can't stand for that anyway. He's a big bully. He loves to insult people. And mind you, that same person that he was going after, she came after me too, only she didn't use the same words he did. Like, did we talk about that? No, we didn't, because I didn't want to address it anymore. But just so you know, guys, she made a video, and for those of you who know who I'm talking about, then we don't have to call names, because apparently if I call the name, I should title the video accordingly, because it's all about her. Anyway, I'm gonna grab, which color I'm gonna grab a while ago? Oh, so this is the Faso shade I said I put on the inner tear duct. This is Yehidi, I'm gonna go with Yejidi. Yejide. This dark blue. That's a matte, more like a matte satin. Yeah, it's more of a matte though. And then I'm going in with I'm gonna need someone to help me pronounce these because I need to understand. This one is more of a purple. Grab that on a blending brush. But that person went on her Snapchat. She blocked me, by the way. The same thing she accused Jeffree Star of doing to her because she disagreed with him. She did the same thing to me because I said something about her and disagreed with how she was approaching things. So, pot calling the kettle black. Anyway, no pun intended again, but she did the same thing to me. So she blocked me on Twitter, and she blocked me on Snapchat and Instagram. I wasn't following her on Snapchat, but because I don't follow many people on Snapchat anyway, but she blocked me on Instagram and Twitter, which is where I was following her. And my whole thing is, I'm not going to unfollow and do all of that. I don't have because I don't hate you. You know what I mean? I just don't like some of your behavior. And that's okay. Like, I don't have to like everything about you, and that's not what life is about. You are not going to like everything about someone. Like, you guys can still ride with me and still like me without liking everything about me. Like, I'm sure I've said some things that you don't agree with, or, you know, did something that you don't necessarily agree with. And that's the whole thing about being who we are. Like, you don't have to, like, oh, what the hell just happened? Oh, okay, scratch that off. You don't have to like or agree with everything I say or do. That doesn't mean you hate me, you know? And that doesn't mean you're hating on me. It just means you may not like something that I've done. And that's okay. Like, we're allowed to disagree, you know? And I didn't like the things that like, I was with her all this time, not because I hated her, but because, you know what? I was rooting for her and hoping that she would change somewhere down the line, or she would realize, like, yo, what you're doing is not, like, back it off. But she blocked me, and then she go up on Instagram, doing the same thing that Jeffree Star does. Goes on Instagram, rants about me, and the way she said, I'm going to talk about this person. I'm not going to call her name. And it wouldn't matter anyway if I said her name, because you guys, no one will know who she is. So you just called me irrelevant. Like how Jeffree Star said about you, that you're irrelevant. So you're using different words to bring across the same idea. You're saying that, oh, no one will know who she is anyway, because, like, I have grown and she hasn't, and I think that's what she's mad about. Like, who's mad? She said I'm mad about her growth. Girl. You know there's more to life than social media numbers? Did you know that? Especially if it's not your career path. That's not my career path. And I do this for fun and enjoyment, not for numbers. So, yeah. I'm cleaning this up. And, like, I'm envious. Like, she was implying that I was envious of her success. I was a hater because I was hating on her success. And I'm like, no, actually, I'm very happy for you because I remember where you're coming from. Do you? Do you? Like, remember that. Do you? And remember the people who are ride with you from Spectra days. Like, do you remember? Just, you may need to remember and look back at, like, where you're coming from and relax. But she said, nobody not gonna know who me is, so she never call me name Bakari. And I'm like, oh, okay. So you call me irrelevant? Because that's translation. You may not have said those words, but that's the intent, right? And Jeffree Star, at least, is bold enough to say exactly how he feels without concealing it in flowery language. So anyway, she chat me. But we'll move on from that. Now we'll grab the, this is the Makeup Geek Mirage. But so, that's funny. And she's riding, like, the drama train now. But anyway, good for her. I'm actually, like, looking to see what she does. I don't know what really is going on with her anymore because I'm not really following her. It's because she blocked me. And here the thing that she blocked me now. And then, here's the thing. She blocked me and I happened to, like, check because somebody had mentioned her in a tweet with me. And if somebody blocks you, then you can't see their response. So I was looking to see where it was stemming from, and I went to her page and it was like, oh, you're not allowed to see these person's tweets or something like that. I'm gonna say, oh, no, it says blocked, and I can show you where it says blocked. And then sneakily she unblocked me. By the time the next day she unblocked me, so I'm like, oh, you think you're cute? Because on Instagram, what you can do, not Instagram, Twitter, what you can do is, do you guys like this? I think it's cute, right? I definitely need a better highlight. So let me see the masquerade of a different highlight. But when when you block somebody on Twitter and then unblock them, it forces them to unfollow you. So if you want somebody to unfollow you, I'm going into Giza. If you want someone to, like, you don't want somebody to see your things no more, you just block them. Then when you unblock them now, they automatically are like like a forced unfollow. So I'm gonna go back and follow you, right? And they wouldn't know unless they're paying attention, which I only knew because somebody mentioned my name with her name, right? So I said, oh, miss, I see you. I see what you do. But you want to call up Jeffree Star for block you. You's a hypocrite. You is a big time hypocrite. Anyway, I'm a block she too. I'm going to keep it moving. And I have no ill will towards her. Like, I wish her success. And, you know, I hope she actually does well in the makeup community. And as a black woman representing the, you know, our race and our skin tone, I hope she does do well and works with brands that cater to us. And, you know, oh well, good for her. But I just wanted to show you the hypocrisy that is out there. Like, she made like this big fuss about Jeffree Star, but she's doing the same thing. Anyway, so want to think about the Jeffree Star thing. So Juvia did the lip gloss, right? And even though it's for charity, like, I know he's trying to do like a PR stunt, and he'll make it known that he doesn't use affiliate codes because he don't need the money. And yeah, ball out. And I hate people like that are such show-offs with with money. And he is the biggest one. This is the Urban Decay Troublemaker Mascara. It says it's sex proof. You want me to see wait there? Wait there. It said on the box. See it here? Super fat, super long, sex proof mascara. What a mix up. You want me to test this for you guys? No, stop. This is so scandalous. So, no, me a big woman. Me a big married woman. I can test it if I want to. But anyway, so he flaunts his wealth and he uses it as like, I don't know, like he uses it to make himself feel above others that may not have the same amount of money in the bank or may not be riding in the Teslas and, you know, sporting Chanel bags. Like, he makes people that aren't as wealthy, like he uses it against them to make them feel less than. And I'm like, but you're not, according to you, your story, you're not coming from a place of wealth, so why would you use that now against other people to make them feel bad? See the little box it nice down, but it gives, you know what I like about it? I'll say this. I like that it gives nice length and it gives beautiful separation, but it doesn't give me the volume that I prefer. So for me, actually, I like the volume for a subtle look, like not really intense, but I love volume. So I like that it curls. It does a little curl. It does some length and it separates. So I would use it in conjunction with like a mascara like the Too Faced Better Than Sex, which is my favorite, to help to separate my lashes. So anyway, yeah, so I don't know. Juvia get cut off, Beautylish get cut off, and then Benefit now get cut off. So I don't know. How do you guys feel about that? Like, are you? I mean, I don't know. My heart. And I don't know, because like Beautylish, this is the YSL All Hours Primer. They sent this to me. Imagine when I get the box. Let me show you the box. So I get the delivery and it said, I open up the box, right? It says L'Oreal on it because I guess L'Oreal owns YSL Beauty. So I open up and I say YSL. I said, YSL? What did YSL send me? They sent me their new foundation, but I'm going to use the All Hours foundation, so I'm going to use the primer. It's a really liquidy primer. It's very watery. It's like a creamy consistency with a little bit of a peach undertone. So I'm just going to tap that over my skin. It's not a blur-in primer. I think it's just meant to... Well, it has sunscreen in it, so it's meant to help with sunscreen. And then I'm sure it helps to grab makeup and really, you know, make sure it lasts a long time, because All Hours, that's what I get from it, that it's meant to be a long-lasting product. So, what me I thought about? So Beautylish. Nails from Beautylish. He's a businessman at the end of the day. It's about money for him at the end of the day. And we are boycotting Beautylish. This is the Bare Minerals Bare Pro Performance Wear Liquid Foundation. This is new from Bare Minerals. I said, let me try it out. So when Sephora had their sale, I got this with the 20% off. The shade I got is 26 Chai. So Nils, who is the CEO of Beautylish, he answers a lot of questions. He will answer emails. He will respond on Instagram to comments and questions and people that have concerns. But at the end of the day, he's a businessman. And when people make comments on Instagram about him support, oh, this is a good match. I didn't even swatch this in store. I bought this online. Like, I made my purchase online. I guesstimate the color, you know. But see, it match nice, man. It's a little orange though, so I have to be careful that it doesn't go too orange on me, which is fine because I'm a little orange, a little yellow. So he will defend the Jeffree Star brand that they're bringing. They feature on Beautylish, like I think that's their #1 selling brand, and it would make sense that it would be their #1 seller because a lot of people that don't buy Jeffree Star and have boycotted Jeffree Star kind of boycotted Beautylish as well. And so those that do shop from Beautylish are mostly buying Jeffree Star. And let's not kid ourselves into thinking that he doesn't have a huge fan base. He has a enormous fan base. He's one of the largest beauty channels on YouTube, if not the largest. Is he the largest or just one of the largest? With 7 million viewers or subscribers. So he has a huge following and it shows in his sales. So these companies are so intrigued by the sales and the numbers and the money that them not look on nothing else, you know. And if his following really supports him on Beautylish, then of course it's going to show in their sales. And there aren't many brands on Beautylish that can compete with that kind of influence. Like, who else do they have? They have Lit Cosmetics, which are glitter. That's great. They have the Wayne Goss brushes, which I think are great, which are the only thing that I probably ever buy from Beautylish, just because they're one of the only companies that has they are the only company that has his brushes. But that's their biggest money maker, so why would they drop them? Because there's some people who don't shop with them that are complaining, or people who aren't gonna shop with them anymore that are complaining. So I get it, but I mean, at the end of the day, they have to make money as a business, and morals kind of take a backseat apparently to money, especially when you have people that have stock in your company, you have the board, you have people that, investors that are, you know, you have to succeed. So I don't know if I like how this foundation feels. It feels sticky. Like, I feel it. It's definitely not lightweight at all. Maybe it's the primer, but I definitely feel my face makeup right now. I'm gonna let it sit. This is what I do anyway. I let my makeup sit, so we'll just chat. So they're not going to stop carrying Beautylish at all, because, I mean, they're not going to stop carrying Jeffree Star because, again, it's one of their money makers. Oh, let me try the YSL they sent me. Let me show you in the box. Let me just show you in the box. I got 2 shades of concealer. They have a brush here. I got 6 shades, the 6 deeper shades of the foundation. And it's funny, when I actually show these to you in a PR haul, I'm going to show you the shades. It jumps from 60 to 70. That shade jump is ridiculous. Like, it went from light, beige, creamy, ivory to deep tan. And I'm like, what? And I think a lot of people were like, oh, there's only 1 dark shade. And there are 3 dark shades, 3 darkest shades. Like, this one here, 70. Is the closest to my skin tone, but it's a little bit darker. But then 60 is like way too light, so I kind of have to mix the two. I just tried it out today, but the jump skips out a ton of shade ranges in the middle. So I don't know what's going on there. And then it doesn't go super dark, but there's like 3 dark shades. So it's like, what? But there are like a ton of porcelain shades. So I don't know, yeah, man. I don't know. Like, I'm so over being angry about makeup. So I'm like, I'm not even making a fuss about it. But I'm gonna try the concealer. This is shade number 6, which is a good shade for me. The other shade is lighter. Maybe I can use it as a, let me grab the other shade too. So that's 6, this is 5. Now I'm gonna show you the difference. That's 5. Do you see how light that is? Yeah, that's the difference. So I don't know, y'all, sis, I don't know. Can you guys see this? Okay, so this is the 70. This is the one that's closest to my complexion. This is the 60. It went from 0 to 100 real quick. Like, do you see that? No, really, look on it. Like, this is 60. Remember, I'm not 60. This is 70. Do you see that? Where's the in-between? Where? YSL didn't even have a good shade range to begin with, so I don't know what I was expecting. So I let that sit for a little bit. Got my dampened Eco sponge, my Eco Tool sponge. I'm just gonna tap that out. I like how it's blending out. I like how it looks. It doesn't look heavy or too creamy because it's very thin, like a water weight, but I'm getting coverage from it. I'll have to try this out some more, but I don't know. So far, so good. It's not bad. I should have tried the foundation with it, don't. But I didn't want to try I'm not gonna tell them, I didn't want to try the Bare Minerals one, and I'm e-buy it, so nobody can say, oh, you're sponsored, oh my god, you know? The Bare Minerals one kind of dried on a little bit too. So, I can go on watch the ride. So now, I don't know. I want to feel about things. I want to feel about these. Like, how do you feel about the beauty community as it stands right now? Because it's a mess. Oh, that's what I was getting at. You saw my love talk. I don't know what my talk say. So, the whole time I've been away, I've just not been enthused about coming back and filming because, no, YouTube draining bad on a man. Like, it's not exciting anymore to come and talk about makeup because it's like either you have to be one of these people that speaks negatively about everything, or all of a sudden you're a sellout and you're not believable, or you're being dishonest. Like, let me tell you what, let's see, what shall we do? Let's zoom in again. So I don't know what I want to do on the lower lash line. What did they do in the picture? Let's see. Oh, she did the green again. All right, I'm gonna do something with the green. So I'm gonna go back into the Zulu palette and grab that green on my MAC 242. So I posted 2 get ready with me's. One with the Jaclyn Hill palette, which still didn't do a review, but I gave some of my thoughts in that video, right? Yo, them eyeshadow are nice and out there. Look on the pigment. Yes, girl. Bad girl, hot girl. So, getting in my eyes. So, I did the videos, right? Gave my thoughts. And what I like to do with those videos, and I've said it before and I'll say it again. I'll just say it right now. I like to show you all of the steps. Like, I barely edit. That's why those videos are like 30-something minutes, 40 minutes long, because I barely edit. Like, when I get up and move around or I'm grabbing products, that's what I will edit out. But for the most part, I keep the entirety of the video, like the blending, the application, because I want you to see how the product applies, right? I think I'm gonna grab Aja and apply that on the outer lash line. So I want you guys to see like the full process. See what I'm going through, see any mistakes that I have, see how I correct them, what I would do. And it's meant to be not only just so you can see the demonstration, but I want you to see what I would do if something happens while I'm applying my makeup. If something goes patchy, what I would do to fix it. And I've showed you twice now. I've showed it in my Sephora video. I did my all Sephora products, and I had a blast with that. Like, I found so many good products. Put on some mascara. So, the Sephora eyeshadows also went patchy on me. Like that purple in that Brides palette, in that editorial palette, was a mess. Like that purple is garbage. But I showed you how you could fix it. Like you don't have to despair if something goes wrong. You don't have to take it off and be done. So anyway, I'm going to show you how the Anastasia eyeshadow go on, right? And throughout the video, I was like, get ready with me. It was a talk through, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to put on the thing, and I'm like, it's okay. It's okay. We're going to proceed. Shelby, come on the video. I don't know who Shelby is, but that's her name. Our name should come on the video now. Oh, this is my first time watching her videos, so I don't know if this is a thing. But does anybody else think that her the way she communicates is off-putting? Well, you thought because I said okay, and she's like, oh well, it was not okay. Maybe it's okay for you, Urban Decay. You know the drill. Oh, maybe the palette's okay for you, but it's not okay for me, especially at that price. Like me call Chelsea, Miss Shelby. Chelsea, that's my niece. Like me call up Shelby and say, yo, Shelby, here what? Here what you gonna do? You gonna take your money now, give me your card, give me the cash, give me whatever you give me, and we're gonna buy the palette. No, you'll buy the palette. I'm gonna cure, whatever. Like, I was holding a gun to her head telling her to like the palette. I mean, buy it. My back broad so you can't beat me. I may buy it, brethren. May I try it out. I my money spend. Okay? I may try and make sure me try it out and give it a fair chance. Because, here what? I know the first time a palette flop. I know the first time we had bad makeup. I know the first and I know the last. I'm not gonna hurt up my head about it. You understand? I'm gonna go on read it, and see how it go. I'm gonna grab the Sephora, colorful eyeliner pencil. This is Staying Alive 36. It's a teal, a matte teal. If you guys aren't like haven't gotten one of these pencils yet, whew, if you like a nude line on a nude waterline, they have a nude one. Get it, it's so good. But anyway, so Shelby, don't worry. I know your money spent. Why the earth you're feeling so much that me say okay in the video, like I'm okay, we're gonna work through it, and I did. And anybody who watched that video would see that I was struggling and I was trying my best to be patient and just get through it, and that's how I am. I'll get through it. Like, me not gonna hurt up my head about makeup. Yo, I'm makeup. It's supposed to bring me joy, and I'm not gonna have it bringing me down, and I'm not gonna be one of those people that jumps on the negativity bandwagon. You see how everybody in a them thumbnail about, oh my god, WTF, worst palette ever, fail. I am not that person. I can tell you pros and cons of a product, and I can tell you cons, and I can tell you really bad things about a product without having to be that dramatic about it and without having to tear it down. Like, I am not going to tear the Subculture palette down no matter what people might want me to do. I think I want to try these lashes from Lady Lashes. She just sent these to me. She is from Canada. She is a woman doing it by herself, and she does eyelashes. So she sent me some before, and then she sent me her new style. So this is the style. Which one is this one? This is Belladonna. I think I have Belladonna. Do I? I think I have it. I thought I did, but these are so beautiful. These are right up my alley. Like, you see how full they are, but they're still spacey, like wispy. So I'm just going to trim a little bit off the end and then pop those on. So I'm just going to go ahead and pop these on. I use the Tarte eyelash glue in the dark version. It's all over the place right now. It's all over my hands, but it works pretty well for securing lashes. So fan them around and pop them on. So yeah. Like, I am Shelby, like, she went on, and I'm like, yo, Shelby, earwall. And, like, she prefaced her whole comment with, oh, I don't know, I don't want this to sound insulting. Like, the fact that you had to say that means that you knew it was already an insult. It's like saying, oh, no offense, but, or saying, oh my god, I love you, but. Like, the fact that you have to preface your comment by saying, oh, I'm not trying to be nasty, I know my comment can come off as nasty, but like that's not my intention. You already knew what was gonna happen. So in my answer now, I say I miss Irwa. And here's the thing too, when I respond to comments on YouTube, even when they're rude or they're insulting, I still try to be pretty diplomatic. I don't start, like, I don't curse people. As much as I will say I want to curse people out, like, I don't actually curse people out. Like, I try to remain pretty kosher on YouTube. Probably not so much on Instagram, but on YouTube, I try to keep it at a certain level. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't need to just come on and just go off. Because if me did forget off on certain things, yo, you saw me in the glue that out on my nail. But, like, I was like, so the fact that you felt the need to say that you didn't intend on being insulting already says that you know you're going to be insulted. And yes, I was insulted. So thank you for that. For saying that my way of communicating, like I'm actually saying that my way of communicating was just off-putting, and she doesn't know. This is the first video she's watching, so she doesn't know. So then if you don't know me, don't talk about me. That's all. Watch a couple of videos first before you come call up my name and your mouth. That's all me feel about it. Like, if set the stage, you know, figure yourself out. This is the Shumore S curler. I pinch my natural lashes together with the false eyelashes. It really helps to make them a little bit more seamless. But before you start calling my name, make sure you have a better idea of why I'm here. So I'm using the Beached Bronzer from Urban Decay. This is the Sunkissed. They just sent this to me as well. I don't want to overwhelm you guys with hauls. I feel like that's all I've been doing because they're literally the easiest videos to film, and they're the ones that I don't have to like really set myself up, like motivate myself and really give myself a speech to, because I'm just talking about makeup that I got that I'm excited to use. So it's different than doing a review where I have to go into like the nitty gritty. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm literally talking about makeup, so I can do that, you know, in my sleep. So I really enjoy talking about makeup, and I feel like in hauls, I feel like I'm sitting down and talking to my friends about makeup. Like, it's literally a Skype call or a FaceTime. Like my FaceTime, my friend, I'm aware talk about makeup and where I talk the things them, and I really enjoy them. So I've just been doing videos that I am happy doing, so that's why you've seen more hauls from me. That and the fact that I just got way too much makeup, like things that I bought in addition to things that I got as PR. So I have a couple more PR hauls that I want to do. I'm probably going to combine the remaining brands, like Urban Decay and Makeup Forever can probably go in the same haul video, because I think they can go in the same haul video. Let me know if you want me to split them up, because then they will be shorter and then you can pick and choose what you want to see. So let me know how I should do that. Lord, it's hard to say. Even though the winter come, place I get cold, but let me know what you guys want to see, how you want me to do that. But haul videos to me are more relaxing and more soothing than review videos, because that's the thing, like I've been so like uninterested in doing review videos because, like I said, these days it's like if you're not on the negativity bandwagon, people don't believe what you're saying, they don't trust you, oh, you're lying. And I'm gonna want to cuss somebody out, because I know my loyal subscribers, those people who have been watching me for a while, know that I have zero reason to lie. There's no incentive for me. I just gotta use the blush from my pocket in my bag. Oh, let me tell you now, I went to see my best friend. You know? I just went to see her over the weekend. That's why I didn't even film this weekend. She just had a baby, so that's my goddaughter. So I went to see her Autumn. She's so cute. And I was gonna try to film like, you know, a best friend tag video. I was like, Rowena, that's my best friend. That's my best friend. I was like, Rowena, I'm for filming her because them want me to, them don't meet it all now. And you guys haven't met her, because we literally live hundreds and thousands of miles apart. She lives in Jamaica, I live here. So obviously you can't see her. And when I do see her, like when I go to Jamaica, I literally just want to hang out. We don't want to have, like, I'm not one of those people that enjoys like recording every aspect of my life and just having a camera in my face. Like, if I go on vacation, I want to go on vacation. If I go visit my friend, especially my friend that I don't see that often, I don't want to worry about filming something. Like, I literally just want to be there with my friend. So we didn't film anything plus. That's not the only reason. I said, Rowena, you want to do like a Q&A, like the best friend Q&A? Because I think we could have done that. It wasn't that crazy. But she was like, no, girl, no, sir. Me not set up right, because she just had the baby. The baby turned 4 weeks, so a month when I actually went there. So she was like, no, Virgin, me not ready for prime time. I am not ready for the camera. And I was like, I understand, because our ear no do, right? Because she's been busy with a newborn, so her hair wasn't done. This is the Pat McGraw Matte Trans Lipstick. This is the shade Omi 107. The world's best lipstick. Everybody has said that. People extras, man. But so she was like, no, like her skin, she had still like the dark spots, like black women, you know how we get, I don't even know, I never breed yet, but she got like dark spots on her skin. She's like, no, man, I forget myself together before my compound video with you. And I agreed completely. Plus, at what point, with a newborn crying, catching up and just talk, like we spoke for hours, so till my throat all hurt me. This is a nude lipstick. This is like a pinky nude, but it's like, I don't know, like it has a little bit like a mauve. No, it's not a mauve. It's like a warmer corally pink nude, if that makes sense. Like it has a little bit of warmth to this pink nude. Yeah. So they're nice. They're pigmented. But as you wear them, and this is why I'm like, why do people just swatch these things and then tell you they're the best lipsticks they've ever tried and they're awesome and they're $38, go get them. There's a caveat. They're pigmented. They're not an ultra matte. They're more of a comfort matte. So they're comfortable. They're a little bit more creamy. But as you wear them, here is where the caveat is. As you wear them, they dry down to a powder type finish. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow gel. They dry down to a powder finish. And because I have lines in my lips, so I have, you know, textured lips. When I tell us say the powder show up, like it look like powder, dried powder. It does look like that. Over, like, within about 3 hours it starts to happen. Definitely by the fifth hour, by the fifth hour, you're gonna see it settling, and you see like the powderiness of it. And it's not necessarily dry, like it doesn't feel like it's drying out your lips like a liquid lipstick, but there's this powdery settling thing to it that is not cute. So I don't think they're long wearing. You definitely have to nurse them, especially if you're eating, which is fine. I didn't expect it to be necessarily a long wearing lipstick because they are just a regular cream formula. So I don't mind that, but that's something that people should test lipstick, like test products out before you actually review them. I hate that. I hate first impressions. That's why you don't see me doing them too much. Like I'll use a product in a video, but I won't do like a full face of first impressions, because I like to try things out. I like to give you correct information, like from testing them out. I don't just want to be like, oh, they're the best thing, you should definitely get them, they're so awesome. No, because when I find out, because I saw a lot of videos where like, oh my god, these are the best lipsticks, and I'm like, no, they're not. I mean, Pat McGraw is awesome and overpriced. And this is the, what is this now? All My Gloss Oil Tint from Make Your Remo. This is the shade, I don't know which shade. Lord of God. Where, oh, Smart Pink 100. So her products are overpriced. Let's not beat around the bush. They're overpriced. They're not worth the price. I don't think any makeup product is ever worth $100 for 6 eyeshadows in a palette. How much eyeshadow she have in the palette? She have a palette that come out. I think I'm already 8 eyeshadow for $100. Hello, miss, but I still gotta buy it. And the thing is, I know of Pat McGraw. I know who she is. I know her products are pretty decent and they're professional level products. So I am going to buy at least one of the palettes. I still think they're overpriced. Like, regardless of whatever, I still think they're overpriced. So that doesn't change anything. Let's try to spray again because it says you can spray it before or after. So let's try it again. I like the mist. It's very thin. It says it's oil control and I haven't gotten oily. I don't know if it's the primer, the foundation, whatever it is. I'm not oily and I did powder, so... But anyway, so I'm still gonna get her lipsticks, her eyeshadows, and I got like 6 of the lipsticks, so obviously I don't have a problem with spending that much money, but I do think they're overpriced. And do I think they're for everybody? Absolutely not. You have to me, be a fan of Pat McGraw and you want to support her. And that's what I want to do. I want to support her as a brand and I like what she's doing, so I'll support her. Will I continue to buy her products in the future? Probably not, but I'm gonna try these out. Like her eyeshadows, and I like the lipsticks. I got the first round of lipsticks that were in the really cheap packaging, like the factory packaging, and I really like the formula on those. I actually prefer those over these new lipsticks, but I love the packaging of this more because now I kind of can justify the price with the lipstick. It looks so sleek and sophisticated, the gold lips. By the way, a lot of people... Let me tell you something. A lot of people have been saying, oh, she did this specifically so when you twist up from the tube, it goes straight up. And so when you're applying your lipstick, you're applying it and the lips face out, right? But if you twist from the bottom, it goes around like a traditional lipstick and it twists around. But if you want it to stay straight, you just twist it from the top and it stays straight. Like, this was a whole production about what this lipstick does. Let me show you something. Every lipstick does that. If you twist it, see the Anastasia logo there? If you twist the tube itself, the lipstick goes straight. See? Do you see it? It goes straight up and down if you're just twisting this inner part. Right? It goes straight. Every tube does that. If you twist from the bottom, it goes around. And I don't have to tell you about the mechanics of how this works. If you're twisting from the bottom, this tube is meant to stay still. So if you're twisting, it's going to go around. If you twist the tube itself, then it's going to go up straight. So it's not something that she came up with just for this lipstick packaging. Like, that's just automatic. She just happened to make sure that the lips were facing the right way. So it's nothing that innovative. Relax. I just thought I'd mention that because I found that so hilarious. Anyway... So, yeah, like, I haven't been interested in doing reviews because I feel like people want me to be negative, especially with some of the makeup products that have come out lately. Like I said, the what name? The Anastasia Beverly Hills Subculture palette. We have the Jaclyn Hill palette. And I'm like, I am not going to be a part of the negativity. Like, I don't need to, I don't hate makeup that, like, I don't have to hate on makeup that much. It's okay. Not everybody's gonna like it. Some things are duds. But like I said, I'm not... Oh, that's what I meant to say. I'm not gonna bash a product just to bash a product. Just so people can think I'm keeping it real. Like like Jeffree Star, keeping it real. No, it's not a matter of keeping it real. It's... You can still be cordial. You can still be a good person. You can still give a review without being... without trashing a product. Like, for Anastasia... specifically for Norvina, I know she put a lot of work into that palette. She put a lot of work into coming up with the formulation, the colors, and she did it the way she wanted to do it. Like, it came out the way she wanted it. She was happy with the product. The fact that everybody else isn't happy with it means they didn't quite, her vision didn't quite like translate for the mass consumer base, right? It didn't translate. Sorry about it. But does that mean I'm going to trash her work that she put in for probably the last year and a half, 2 years? Does that mean I'm going to like really trash her and make her feel bad about her creation, like her baby. That's her baby. Like, think about it. If you are coming out with a makeup product and you spent a lot of time designing it, coming up with it, because she's very hands-on, imagine if you did that and somebody just comes and just trashes it. Wouldn't you feel crappy? Just like how when people film videos, edit them, like when I edit videos and somebody comes on and makes a negative comment, I love the positivity. Like, you guys leave the best comments, but there may be that Shelby out there that says something that just trashes what you just did, what you spent hours doing, and you're like, really? Really? After everything that I just did, that's all you could come out with? Like, if you're not have nothing good for say, don't say nothing, just go on by your business now. Like, why did you have to like try to bring somebody down after what they put into the channel? And the thing about Chelsea is Shelby, she was like, oh, I create videos too and blah blah blah, and we go up on our channel and I'm like, she have some nerve to talk about people video and people editing. She have some nerve. And then she's like, oh my god, you're attacking me. Like, she played victim so hard. Like, I'm like, typical. You see, you want to come on here, talk up your foolishness. When I answer you, I'm going to answer you rude, and I'm going to answer you properly. She, I go catch feelings and be like, oh my god, like, you should know better. You've been here. Oh my god, you know, you should be setting an example. People, don't be Shelby. Do not be Shelby. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. This is like a really chatty, like, I just wanted to talk and do some makeup. I like the look. It's nothing too, what y'all think? I just wanted to play with this palette. Wasn't going for anything too crazy, but I do like how it turned out. What do you guys think? I like it. The lips I like. I like everything. I like it. And I like this foundation. I'm going to actually test this out. I have so many foundations to try. So I got to test this guy out. And this, not so many. I have these two. So I'm going to test those out and, you know, see how things go. But hopefully you guys enjoyed just sitting back with me and talking about random stuff that's been going on. Drama on YouTube. Let me know how you guys feel, because it drains my energy. And I'm like, I don't even want to film a review video. I just want to do a haul video. I just want to do a makeup tutorial. I get ready with me. That's where I'm at. So let me know, you know, if you guys are okay with me posting like 4 or 5 haul videos back to back, because I think that's what I'm going to end up doing. If you're not interested in that, I can try to space them out and try to fill in some other videos, but those may take a bit longer to post because school is starting back. But let me know what you guys think about the whole situation and all the things set up on YouTube nowadays. I'm gonna leave I'll leave a full list of the products used down below in the description box. Those links, if I leave any, will be affiliate links, which means I'm not gonna tell you to go Google it or find out what it means. It actually means I do get a small sales commission if you make a purchase through those links. It does help me to put back into the channel, so if you do use my links, thank you so much for the support, because it does show and it does help me to, like, honestly, it helps me to buy equipment, makeup, you know, whatever. It helps me to put back into the channel. So thank you guys so much. I know how much a SD card costs. All heap of money, so it does help. So thank you guys so much. I will leave links to my Instagram and Twitter page as well, where you should be following me along. And until my next video, which will be very soon, I'll talk to you. Bye, guys.